Okay, good morning. Welcome again, guys, to our ongoing series on remaking Going Home. So we can fix a lot. So we can fix more. Fix all of the possible. Not possible. Fix all of the existing bugs that we have here. That is driving players crazy because they made it that far and then suddenly a bug it stopped them from finishing the game. So it's very annoying. Okay, so I really should work on that intro, like, what's the headline? Okay, anyways, so last time we stopped, we finished the about state, so now we're going to, as I mentioned before, not a promise, but as a dedication or commitment, that now we're going to tackle, we are now going to implement the intro state. So as you can see, if we run our original game, so let's just wait for it to finish loading. There we go. So when we press start, we get this error says rain inclusive 90. Attempt to call method is stopped. So let's go to that file. What is that? Rain interesting, and then go to 990. So it says is stopped. Probably this is an error because I've made this game like to love 0.9 or 0.10 version, I guess. Now it's 11 point plus, so I'm guessing that no, I'm sure that is this method is stopped under the source is now changed. So I'm going to pull up quickly my this document. I have my offline documentation. So let's search for stop. As you can see here is stop. It says yeah, it has been replaced by source is playing love 11.9. So let's replace is stop with is playing. So this should be false, right? So every instance of that we should change to false. Not is playing. Okay, so we have to run the game again. Okay. Okay, there we go. If we press start, we should get this. We have skip button and we have the intro, like the music I composed. Then we show this. Then music by Brand. This is so cringy. What? This is so cringy. Then we have this. I have poor. I have poor pixel art. What? How am I going to implement this? Game by Runner. Do I have to sync that with the music? Okay, so let's close it. Okay, look at this code. Come on. Look at all these global variables. Look at all this. You can see any local variables here. This is so. Okay, so we have. Okay, so we have this alpha. Oh, come on, this. I don't know how to translate this. Okay, so we have three things, I believe. We have car. What is PD? What does PD mean? Like PD. I think IH means I'm home. What is PD? Like person indoor. This is so funny. Okay, so let's go to states and about. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so no, nothing about. Let's go to state and menu. And the sounds. The sound. Yeah, we should. Yeah, I'll implement the sound. Okay. So the sound that is used in menu, I believe. Where's the menu? It's not here, so it's in state. Game state. So let's search. So menu does exist. What? I think it's main. Yeah, it's main. No, it's not main. It should be title. Yeah. So PS team. So we need TS theme. So TS theme is, yeah, so let me just close this. Let me pull up my file manager. Milk in the morning. It's great. Wow, where's that? Oh no, you saw my Big Bang Theory episodes. Okay, so where is that? Assets, audio. No, not in audio. Soundtracks. Okay, so what? I renamed this. I think this is it. Let's play it. Yeah, this is so main. Okay, so main. So now what we have here, say add music and say this is the BGM main. This should be in audio. This should be main, not OGG. And another thing is it is stream, right? So source, I don't know what to call the source is stream. So there are two, stream and static. Static means you will load all the data of that music into the memory, so when you play it, it's there, right? It's easy to get the memory. Stream means you just not like my terms may be wrong, but you're not going to store everything. I mean all the data in the memory, but you will read from the file itself, and then you stream. Like okay, I suck at explaining things. Okay, so what am I saying? In our asset manager, we should have this function asset manager add source. Yeah, add source and then sources, because that's what I don't know why they are called sources for ID in I pairs. Sources. Let's do an assert. So let's just copy this. Okay, let's copy both of these. So we have ID and then the path, and then what we have is the did I name it source? No, I should not call it. We can't name this type because type is a lower reserved word. I mean, it's a function. Let's just call this kind. Okay. I don't know what to properly call this, but okay. So kind, and then let's say loader new source, I believe. Yeah, new source, and then self. Okay, so we should change music and SFX into sources. Yeah, and then sources, self.sources, v.id, v.path, and v.kind. So there we go. So let's open our main file, and let's jump straight to menu. So this should not give us, yeah, because we rename this to add source. Brandon, can you make something like a single like asset manager, then add, and then you can just do, what I mean is you can just do like this asset manager and then add, and then like say images, you have a table here like so in images, and then you put all of this sub table here, and then you have sources like that. So we can, but for now let's just do this because it's straight to the point. Although this is kind of long, but anyways. So if we run this again, okay, so it's not in audio because it is in soundtracks. So this should not give us any error. Okay, so here want to store the sources again. Then here we want sources. Get sources. Why are they so noisy outside? Assets manager, so we want that get alls. No, get. Yeah, we want get all sources. Get all sources or get all source. Get all sources, and then the. No, we don't have an ID. We should not specify what ID doing it. So let's delete that. Yeah, we should specify. Yeah. We should specify the ID. We should. There we go. So container, and then let's fix this. Let's add container. Then let's say if not self that sources container, then self that sources. Let's create that table. Container is equals to a table. Then here we do the sources container. Oh no. Okay, there you go. Here let's do an assert again, like assert self that sources container. Oh, what's happening? Okay, there you go. So container. I should have just copied that line. That exists. Format container. Then for now, for KB in pairs, self that sources. I'm going to change this soon. I mean, we don't want to do this process every time we're going to get all the sources or get the images. We don't want to do this set filter and stuff. What we want is we utilize loader, like every asset that it's loading after it is finished, we apply these settings. So but for now, let's skip with this. Okay, there we go. So we want to set looping is equals to false, right? We don't want to loop. If we want to loop, yeah, if we want to loop and so okay, attempt to fail asset 52. It should be sources. Come on. There we go. Then we have another typo here. Okay, so this should be good. Alright. Okay, so what we want to do is when we load, we want to play that sources.bg main. We want to play that, but not only we want to play that, we want to set looping to true and then set volume to half of its volume. So bgm set volume, and then sources bgm set vol. Wait, what am I doing? It's not set vol. It should be. There we go. Means set looping is equals to true. So if you run the game and come on, what's happening with my wording? Okay, so as you can see, it plays quickly. Do you think we should add something like delay? No, we should not. Okay, so yeah, and then if we quit, if we leave this state, did I really name this quit? I'm pretty sure I did not name this quit. state, base state. Yeah, it should be exit. I don't know why I named this exit. Then when we exit, we want sources bgm main stop. Let's try this. Yeah, we stop immediately. Then when we return, place again. Alright. But wait, what happened? What is happening? That was very, very weird. What? I must have did I change something? I must have. Oh, I think we have a problem. I think we have a problem with our wait. Set callback on press. Set callback on press. Yeah. Why was that? Why did they open? I didn't click on them. That is so weird, right? Okay, so unexpectedly we faced a problem. I think itself is hovered. Okay, so for now let's not worry about that because we're not going to touch about that state for a while. Okay, so here when we press start, we want to let's just move this. Let's just move it here, and then we want to switch to states to rain intro. Right, that's what we call it, rain intro. I mean that's what we're going to call it. So rain intro. So let's create that rain intro lua. Then base state again, require states, base state, rain intro, base state, extend, then return rain intro. And before we forget, we need to register that here. Rain intro, require rain intro. There we go. And then function rain intro new. We want rain intro super new self. Rain intro function rain intro preload. Function rain intro load. And function rain intro we want exit. And then what else? Of course we need update. Rain intro draw. Okay, there we go. Now what we want to do is I'm telling you, this is going to be very, very long. It's going to be very, very long video. So when we are rain intro, we want to play this intro soft sound. So I think now what is that intro soft sound? I don't. Is this it? Let's see. Is that it? I'm so terrible. I don't quite remember. So the name is Introsoft. So let's go to the original assets because I renamed those assets before. So audio intro soft. There we go. Okay, that I now remember that is this. Oh, this one. Nope. Wait. I must have. Oh, there you go. It's. Why do I have 2 inches off? Like, what's the difference? I believe there is no difference. Okay, so for now, let's just name this BGM main intro. Alright, so we want to load asset manager at source. So get ID, and then as always I'm tempted to change everything, but BGM main intro, change the, like, do this indentate, do this, I hate saying this. There we go. Now it fixes my issues. And then main intro, the patch is in assets, soundtracks, BGM main intro.ogg, kind will be stream, right? And then what we want to do is like sources. You know what? We can just each state have their own sources and images, like self variables. Nah, let's just, I like using local now. Okay, so sources, assets manager, get all sources, self get ID. Okay, so let us not forget asset managers part function self load. Alright, so let's focus on this window. Okay, so what are we going to do about this? Okay, so player door PD is player door. There you go. Okay, let us focus on the car first. So in the car we have update. So we look at this. I'm not even using any twin library before. I'm just hard coding this. Okay, so if car value, show the text and then play the. Okay, so play the animation if it is past 100, if it is past 255, then we move the current text to this position. So for now, let us just copy whatever position I hard coded here. I know we should not, but okay. So first of all, let's copy this text. Intro should be it. Alright, this should be this. Then what we want is we have this alpha, so let's create a table for that. So car alpha starts at negative 250, and then let's just call this door. Okay, let's just call this door 252. Then what does player door in-house. Yeah, I was right, it's in-house, so let's just say house. So let me join 50 again. No, it's only 200. I'm pretty sure while I was doing this before, I sync the the I sync the text and the animation to appear and text flag. I don't know what that is for, but okay, so we have this state like what is currently showing. For now, let's just set this to 1 inch car, 2 is player door, and 3 is in-house. Oh my, they are so noisy outside. Okay, so when we load, we want sources. So BGM main intro to play, sources, BGM main intro to set, looping to false. Right, we don't want to loop them. I mean. So in update, we have here, okay, update we have if car show, I mean, if state is equals to 1, right? Then we want if alpha car is less than or equals to 255, then you know what, we should just twin this. Yeah, we should twin this. So if alpha the car is greater than or equals to 100, then else if alpha the car is greater than or equals to 255. So this is going to be a problem. There's going to be a conflict. So let's just say, oh, text flag true. But if we are greater than 255, we set, okay, so I think we just need to specify this as the twin on complete. Yeah, okay, so we don't want this. We want to say text flag is equals to true, and then so animation car date. So we don't have that right now. Animations. What did we name that in our splash state? Just call this unsplash. So since we are going to have multiple animations, might as well store that. Okay, so what we want to do is let us first get those animations. Okay, so we have this is what I'm talking about. We need, so that will be in animation, right? So they are called car anim. There we go. We want to copy that, put that here, right? What? No, before, doesn't matter, but come on, still. So grid cars equals to local animation equals to require modules animate. Okay, so this should be, animation will be like 3248, and then images, this should be sheet car and we should just name this get dimensions. Yeah, let's erase. Yeah, we have set okay, so again, let us load those images. Add image shortcut ID. So we want this to be sheet car, not hit car, it should be sheet car. And then okay, so our folder again, images. Let's create a folder. Let's call this rain intro. And then in our original directory, let's look for car moving, and it's called car anim. I don't know. So car anim. What else? Player door. Now where is that? Player door? Change this to list view, and then we want car animation. Let's get that, put that outside for a while, and then let's just look here. Okay, so player door is, oh, it's not, actually we're wrong, it's not car anim. I don't know what car anim is. It should be intro 1 shape and intro. There we go. So this is what we want. Let's place that here. Let's move that here. Then let's wait, what? Why in splash? No, it should be in main intro. There we go. So this should be sheet car, it should be sheet door, then sheet home. Did we get that correct? Did we get those? Yeah. So images, and then this should be in rain intro. It should be sheet car png. So we don't need stream. There we go. Then we want to change car into door. No, not door. Then we want to name this to home, and there we go. Okay, so after we get those now, it should be animation. It should be animations dot car. Let's just name this car. Okay, so car will be, we're going to use read car. So we're not going to bother with this anymore. We're just going to fix the indentations. Oh, my minute is gone. So car will be door. This would be home. Actually, we don't know. We need to get those. So let us get this. Let us delete this. Okay, so this should be grid door. Then let's change this to animation, new grid 1624. Images, this should be let's just delete all those and change this to sheet door. I always misspell door. Then let's get this. They have to be organized, believe me. So this should be animation, new grid, images, sheet house, get dimensions. There we go. So now we first create animation car, then we create animations door. Will be animation, new animation, and then we want grid door, range 1 to 14 with 1. I forget what. I think this is the delay, the duration. It should be a function. This is a callback. After this is over, look, it's the same as pause at end. Why did I not just use pause at end? Come on, I'm being silly, old me. Okay, so animations home will be animation new animation grid home. That will be 1 to 10, 1, then 0.1, and pause at end. Whew! We now got it! Yeah, so we draw this animation car update now. So now we want to draw them. Graphics set color. Just in case we want to set. Okay, so in very interesting, let's now skip in the draw part. Okay, there we go. The background should be black. Yes, it is black by default. Then if car show, okay, so if car show is if state is equals to 1, and then we want the graphics set color. We want 1, and then we want alpha that car, right? Oh, this was easy. I mean, this is kind of easy. Animations car draw like that. Then images sheet car, and then with OKs. These are literally hard-coded values, but what is width, by the way? I don't know. It's love that graphics get width, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. 9 subtracted by 48, and then love that graphics get height over 2 subtract by 24 with, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so after we draw that, now we want to test this. So after we play, we want to say flux to then alpha, right? So the delay will, oh, this is the problem. This value here, this plus 4 times it is kind of hard coded in a way that it's sync. So I don't know what to use here. Let's just say then car is equals to 255, right? And then let's require that library again. So instead of going, so we want to directly go to our rain intro. There we go. Assets manager. Yeah, we forgot. Local assets manager. Now I'm thinking global variables are good. Somehow, some cases, assets manager. There we go. And we have. That's what I'm telling you. We should just have that as class properties. Sheet car is a nil value. Why? I did preload that. Bring into 46. Yeah. Images sheet car. Oh yeah, because we forgot to say images goes to asset manager, get all images, self get ID. Let's put that here. Sheet house a nil value. Why is that a nil value? Self get ID sheet. Oh, it should. Is it? House should be home. Okay, don't forget. Instead of house, do home. Okay. Okay, there you go. That's very small. So we need to scale that by how much? How do I scale this game again? Yeah, I think ratio. How do we get ratio? This is bad. This is bad. So let's just do push and up here, and then let's just say love the graphics that scale. Let's just name this scale and scale. Alright, so where do I put this? I'll just put this here, okay? So in load, scale would be matmin love the graphics. I should have this as a global variable, this scale. I mean not global, but kinda in a class, easier to get. Graphics divided by 128, and then love that graphics get height divided by that's 32, right? But this will we can do this scale because this will affect the position. And again, we need to define. Alright, I'm telling you, this is hard. We need to change. Okay, so here we need to change the origin. I think, yeah, that's really called origin, not offset. So the origin should be, since it is in the right part of the screen, we should change. How do we get the current frame again? Hit splash. How do we get the current frame? Here we go. We do this animations the car. Yeah, we do that. Can we say width over 2? No, yeah, width. Only width. Then height over 2. There we go, it's well positioned. Let's add a delay here. Delay like 0.5, I guess. Did that work? Did that fade? And then okay, so let's move. Okay, so once that is complete, we want to change. First we want to draw the text. Where's the text? Here we want to say if text flag is equals to true. No, that is, we don't have to specify that. The graphics set font will be font. Now what is the font? Now what is the font that we used? Oh, Jumbo 8. Okay, so the main font, I believe it is the main font. Set manager. There we go. Yeah, it's the main font. Let's just create our own font here. Wait, where am I? Brain intro. We should have here like font. Let's move that there, and then we say asset manager add font. ID. It should be brain intro. That should be assets. Fonts Jamboree PDF. The size would be 32 for now. Let's test. So font, the asset manager, get font intro. Set font, and then what we want to do is set the color, of course. I know the order doesn't matter, but whatever. Graphics, print. So when you print, this will be this will be str intro and the current state. For now, let's just draw that on top of the screen. I think that appeared quite fast. Yeah, because of this. Let's change this to 1, shall we? So there's a delay, and then yeah. Is that really? Oh my, I'm going to mess this intro scene. I think it's 1.5. You know what? Instead of using flux, let's just use this. I mean, I put a lot of effort in this before, so this should be what we want. So let's change all car alpha into alpha the car. Yep, there we go. Let's remove those trailing one space. Right, so if it's less than, let's increase by 40, multiply by dt, and that should sync. Wait, why is it car alpha is greater than 100? Why? What? I think car show true. What is the problem? Oh yeah, it's told you it should be synced. There we go. Yeah, it should be that synced. So if car alpha is should be alpha the car, and then current x, we don't need to change, we don't need this, so we want text x and text y. Now where is that position? Text x and text y is in the left part of the screen, right? Now have text x and text y for now. Text x, text y. Okay, so for now we put them in the middle of the screen. Text x will be in the middle of the screen, so that will be get width over 2. Drop it by 32 font. Get width. String intro state over 2. Text y will be get height over 2 font get height. Sorry, intro state over 2. So in the middle of the screen. Now what we want to do is, after we reach this, we want to say car state is equals to state is equals to 2. Right, so that's it. This, we need to change this. There you go, it's in the middle of the screen. Then when we change state, we want text x will be let's move that to 10 minus font get with intro string intro state over 2 text y equals to löve graphics get height over 2 minus font get. So it's still in the center, right? You should not modify this because it is still the center. That is just a waste of computing power. Okay, so now as its state is equals to 2, then we copy player door. You're so funny. Okay, let's change all PD alpha to alpha dot door. There we go. Let's change all of that. There we go. Okay, so this is correct. Now if alpha dot door is greater than 60, we want text flag to be true again. We forgot to say false here, and then this should be animations door update dt, and then if flag that door text flag should be true if it is greater than 200. Oh, there we go. This is going to be a problem. We want to show them both, but since we're using this state, we can't. So what we want to do is just say, yeah, let's just say in-house show. Where's that? In-house show equals to false. For now, let's just cope with this. So if here, so if house, if in-house show, then like that. Let's copy all of this here. So what we want to say is text x will be, did we change this text with text x again? We did not, so let us not worry about that. What we change here now is the position in y-axis, so that will be get height over 2 plus 12 subtracted by font get height. This is going to be a problem. This is no, not a problem. I mean, this will be string intro. Instead of using state, we specified 3 over 2. Now this is kind of problem with, you know, state manager, like finite state machine. Like if you have this state and then you also want this other state, like if you want the breathing, let's say you have the breathing state or the breathing animation state, that's fine. And then you want to walk, you change from breathing state animation to walking state animation, that's fine. But if you want walking while breathing, you have to make that state separately. You can't like mix both state. So that's the problem. So animations that home should be that, and then here what we want to do is change all IH alpha to alpha home. Yeah, so PD show, this will be state equals to 3, so we will not show that door. Alpha home in-house show will be false, text flags will be false. Alright, so now we only have to update here. Okay, so in draw we have to, okay, so in, where is that, in player door, yeah, we need this width and height animations card. This should be door, get dimensions, then animations, that door, draw images, sheet door will be love that, where do we put that? Should we get width over 2 subtracted by 40? Yeah, and then love that graphics get height subtracted over 2 subtracted by 12. So this is way hard coding. Yeah, I believe they have the same. So if I remember correctly, door should be in the left, right, so we should not bother with the origin, the x-axis. Should just bother here, height over 2. So for now, let's just test this. Oh no, we're hitting the 1 hour mark. There we go. Okay, why is nothing happening? Oh, yeah. That is a problem. Wait, why did it say height is a problem? That is a, we can't use state. Yeah, this is bad. Let's just say if show car, and if show door. Yeah, let's just do this. So let's remove state with show car. Man, translating code false. Okay, so instead of saying state, what we want to do is if show car, then we should separate this and say if show door. Okay, so again update. When do we remove that? Remove the text. We only showed the text flag at 100, right? Text flag should be false, right? But we did not say where it should be false. Did we change anything here? Nope, that's it. Yeah, I think we should not change text flag at all. Then show door is equals to true, and then come on, show door will be true, then show car will be false. Alright, okay, so after we change the door, in-house showed car. Now where's the problem? We encountered an error before here. Where's that? It says height global. I'm not accessing any height. Can't get height. Yeah. Okay, so let's draw that if in house show, then now where is that? There you go. So just animations car. Oh, I know now the problem. Images home. I know now the problem. The problem here is because we did not use the alpha. That's why we see it before we should be able to see it. There you go. We don't need push and pop anymore. Okay. Bring intro 70. Where's that? Yeah, because we change state. And this should be 2. And this should be right. So this is a problem with current text. Now where's that state again? So alpha home door show will be false. Show door will be false. There we go. Where we need current text. Come on. This is hard. So current text. It should be current text. Then here we say, this is so long. This should be right. We change text here, so this would be current text. Current text will be 2, and then 2 here should be current text. There we go. So where else do we need to change? Okay, so in-house we need to update current text. Current text will be 3. We should get rid of this. Where else do we change that here? Oh, I see. Yeah, I think it's okay. There we go. Why is this text already shown? It should not be shown. I believe we okay, text logs. Pretty sure there should be text log false here somewhere. None, there's none. Oh, there we go. We have this. Oh, come on. We have this thing here that resets the flag. Oh well. Oh well, we don't have any choice but to copy that. Yeah, I know that is in seconds. There we go. I told you I don't remember anything from the original source code. There we go, but it shows that, yeah, that's kinda like a glitch. We should move that. Wait, we should move that second position. Right, so after we do this, current text x, I mean, we should images.home. I think I forgot to change here. Oh, that should be sheet home, right? Yeah, that should be sheet home. Yeah, we need to change this. Oh, there we go. We need to change this like let's just say 40 for now. Testing is gonna take so long. That is why you don't want to code cutscenes. There you go, it's there. There you go. We open the door and then it's so tiny up there. Okay. I'm guessing we will need this again, of course. Okay, so instead of door we want home, the position 0, 0. I believe that is the position we want. Yeah, it should be 0 rotation, scale, and scale. I don't think we need this. Is there some kind of trick we can pull off to make this like skip a single scene. I believe the way we did our code we kept, unless we translate it again. I mean, I want to revise this code, but it has to be synced to the music, right? Yeah, if I remember correctly, I sync it to the music. There you go. See, it's synced to the music. So what we want to do is we want to draw this 0. So we don't want them both to overlap. Okay, just feel and listen to the wonderful music. Why do the clouds move? The clouds shouldn't move, right? It's only the cars that should move. I'm so silly. See, it works. Told you it's synced to the music. Alright. So we don't need this anymore. We just want this and this. We don't need this. Okay, so if we exit, let us not forget to say we are almost over now, okay? BGM, main intro, stop. We are almost over now. What we want to do is use that skip button. That skip button. So skip. Look at this. Look at this mess. Now, do we want to use that skip? It doesn't look like a skip, right? We just want. I believe I put that button for mobile. Anyways, let's just use that. So it should be ID shift skip. That will be in assets image. It should be GUI. Shift skip that png. Okay, so that this is it. GUI. Let's name this to GUI. Oh, this is shift skip. I'm only going to use skip. I remember I'm only using skip here, so might as well put this here. So instead of GUI, let's just say images main intro. There we go. Now we want to make animation. We want to make that skip. So here we go. We have this. Glad thing I have the data there. It should be grid skip. Grid skip. Instead of animate, we want animation. There we go. It's only 8x8 images. Shift skip, get dimensions. There we go. Then skip button will be, it should be animations skip. Yeah, since that is a button, we should you know what, I don't know. Yeah, that should be yeah, this is a button. We should have since this is a button, we want to modify our button class to use this animation, right? Now, how do we do that? Okay, so there are two things we can do. So, do you want to do this right now? Alright, let's do this. So, in button, okay. So what we can do this is, since that button only has the image property, what we can say in update is that, now where do we show that skip button update, right? So we want animations skip date, and what we want to do is we create a button here. Let me just get that. Require objects button, and we want to create here a button skip. In our load, we want button skip is equals to new button should be, the image should be, how do we get the current image from animate? That should be in the animate, that should be in the readme. Okay, so how do we get the current frame here? The current frame will be get frames, no animation frames, no, that is not what we want. Get frame info, there we go, get frame info. Nope. Yeah, we need this, get frame info and then get frame. I think we only need get frame. Yeah, let's try using get frame. Animations skip get frame, and then what we want to do is, let's just for now say 0, 0, and then rotation scale, and then rotation scale 0, scale will be 4 for now, rotation scale, there we go. And then we want button skip update, then we want to draw that, so button skip that draw, there we go. Why is get frame not working? I'm messing alt tab. Okay, get frame. The get frame method can be used when working with sprite batch. Use how blah 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 blah. Yeah, we get frame info. Wait, it should be get frame info. Why does it say get frame? I don't want to use. Whatever. Let's just say get frame info that frame. Apex button 17. Alright, this is a problem. Apparently we have to make what's the error? A nil value. Let's print what animation skip get frame info, that like we want to get the quad of that That's the carrot frame. Nope, not this. Oh no, I ran the wrong. I can't close this because of threads. You have to wait for this to finish. We are always past time already. So it's a meal. But if I print, if I only get the frame info, yeah, it's a quad. We want the quad. There we go, we want the quad. It's not frame, it should be index. Nope, we still got a problem. This should be index 1, right? Because that is the quad. And we get nil. Why is that? Usually a quad produced by grid. That's what we want. We want to get the quad. Yeah, we get the quad, but why is this all nil? This is a problem. I'm gonna dive into this. Animations, skip, get frame info, and we need to do, we want to print pages. Oh, I see. Get frame info returns the quad. It returns the quad. Now, what we want to do is in our button class, if the type is image, right? Okay, I know what we need to do. Let's just make an animated button object since we're doing OOP. Let's just create an animated button object. Okay, so we are going to why did I erase that? We don't need to. Okay, so we are going to talk about that for the next video. That's a different topic, and that's quite lengthy also, so we're going to make that. So for now, we just have this intro finished. I mean, not exactly finished because we don't have the change state, but okay, so for now that's it. Let's create the animated button later or for the next video. Okay, so see ya.